What's the funniest hate comment I've ever seen? The one I posted on Twitter recently was pretty nuts. You guys want to read it together? He is right. Levy's dismal. Bad, because he used the big word, you know, this guy used the big word that nobody knows, so he had to explain himself here. In this tournament saddens me. It wasn't even a bad performance. I had 4 out of 9. I went -1. I gained 9 rating. My coach was pretty happy with my play. Not particularly because I was rooting for him to win. Neither. I was rooting for him to lose. Can spell dismal, but doesn't know lose versus loose. But because it brings out the stark inequalities humans live with. I mean, Levy is a grown man, he is smart, and is a successful entrepreneur as well, so intellectually speaking, he is gifted enough, but he failed to show the sparks of brilliance that was expected of him. I mean, here are kids, 13, 14-year-olds, the youngest player in my section was 16, who are becoming GMs effortlessly, and here is Levy, who has been doing this for the last 2 decades, professionally with all his dedication. That's not true at all. There's been years I've played barely any tournaments. I also went to college. I was not a professional by any means, and if you want to classify my career as professional, then I was a chess instructor much more than I was a player, but that's neither here nor there. And he is 27, I'm 25, I'm not 27, and he still can't make it. It's sad. It's not sad, actually. No one finds it sad, not even me. Not just for Levy, but in general for every average guy out there. Wow. So every average male is upset by this. My favorite part about this is we live with disabilities, not apparent as handicapped or anything, but there is still sufficient inherent inequality in the world. That's actually a very legitimate statement. I mean, socioeconomic status and whatnot. And that's also why I guess socialism will always remain a dream. What the f? He had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Anyways, I don't want comments like, oh, tell us your elo, you 200. Okay, well, he's 200. My elo is not in question here. I don't do this for a living. I am confident that if Levy ever tries to venture into my arena of what I do for a living, which is apparently writing gigantic YouTube comments, I will positively smoke him. I mean, if this individual is involved in barbecuing, then potentially that is the case. Like he will smoke me in chess because he does this for a living and has been doing this for the last 2 decades. It's sad, but this is life. Anyway, you asked for the funniest and craziest comment that I ever got. That was definitely it.